Let's put the X in sex next.
Tonight on Exposure, a brand new take on the world's oldest profession. Then discover just how dangerous dating can be. And super guys and sexy spies get lucky on the planet Mars. Plus, a brave new world needs a lesson in love.
Exposure. Sci-Fi short film program.
Downloading host profile, Lisa Marie. An actress, filmmaker, and musician best known for her roles in Mars Attacks, Sleepy Hollow, and Planet of the Apes. She's also collaborating on a film project for the Walker Art Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Everybody likes a good quickie now and then. How about you? Perfect. Because tonight, Exposure's got just that. 4 short takes on the modern state of sex. Why we do it, where we do it, and how we do it in the new millennium. If the 20th century taught us anything, it's that sex sells. And nobody knows that better than Claire, the serial seductress and cunning entrepreneur of our first short film. She can turn a one-night stand into a profit-making venture, and she'll teach you how to play the market in Night Deposit.
Night Deposit is from director Monica Mitchell, a native of North Carolina. Mitchell, a former lingerie model and advertising manager, left the security of the corporate world to pursue her creative desires in Boston's independent film community. Currently, she's developing Night Deposit as a feature-length romantic comedy.
That was great.
So I have a friend who is very desperate, but she's broke.
Well, send her my way. I'll work something out for her.
Maybe I'll send her him.
Oh, he's committed.
Well, I hope you're not forgetting about me.
I have something very special planned for you.
Oh, no.
Hello?
I'm on the phone.
I have to take a leak.
It's down the hall.
deposit tonight. I'll wire it in the morning, put in a good till cancel.
Listen, Jennifer, this time you better get me in on that IPO. If it takes off like the one did last year, I'll be ahead of schedule.
Couldn't I just give you a man's name and whereabouts and you could, get him?
I don't work that way.
You've saved me thousands already. I'd be happy to pay you an additional fee. Of course.
I don't accept checks.
Is the market up?
And rising. I haven't got all day.
I'm sorry.
Why, thank you, officer.
I kind of like that one.
Yeah, he's smart. They both have the cleft in their chin, don't
Yeah.
they? You know?
Yeah, I think that would look good, yeah.
So that's the soccer player.
I kind of like this one.
Yeah. You know, I really think so.
If you want that one, then let's get that one.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, let's get that one then.
You sure?
Positive. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
He's tall.
You have 48 hours.
Did you get the turkey baster? Plastic or glass? What? Nothing.
What did I say? What? What did I say? Look, if you want the soccer player, let's get the soccer player.
Changing our minds, lady?
Nope, he's just what we ordered.
Straight up to on the rocks.
Now, from Los Angeles, California, here is director Monica Mitchell.
I don't mean it to be an indictment of men and their easiness. I think we're all, as a human race, we're, pretty horny critters. And I think that we're all sort of predisposed to procreate. And I think Christy Cashman is a flawless human being, and after a few beers, I would probably sleep with her.
I haven't got all day.
It was inspired by a couple of things. As I was approaching 30, I had friends that were interested in artificial insemination and just being moms totally on their own. They had like such a bad Jones for having a baby, and they were so frustrated with guys that they thought that would be the way to go. And we used to make jokes about how when we were in our early 20s and young and drunk, we were simply awash in sperm, and had we had the foresight, we would have saved a little bit of it, but of course we never did that. There's no sperm in these freezers, but there is, candy. Best and worst pickup lines. God, I haven't been picked up in so long, I think. The last one I remember was 14 years ago when I was wearing a red blazer and some guy, this is how old it was, this was so 80s, some guy was wearing red pants and he said, "My pants match your blazer perfectly." He wound up being my boyfriend for like 18 months, of course. It's the worst line I've ever heard, and I guess that's why I don't respond to them anymore.
Later, move over Austin Powers. Here comes a real man of action. But first, Farscape's Anthony Simcoe gets ready for a blind date when exposure continues.
In a few moments, you will experience something completely real.
Sound, taste,
it works.
Your subconscious fears will transform into your conscious awareness.
I'm scared, but I like it. I want more.
Open your mind.
You have 5 seconds to terminate this tape. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The sci-fi premiere of Brainstorm, Sunday at 7 p.m. on Sci-Fi.
A stranger from a strange land pays a visit to the Wild West in the world premiere of Exposure Studios' first short film, The Man with No Eyes, on Exposure, Sunday at midnight. Only on Sci-Fi. Get exposed.
From Sci-Fi Pictures.
What is it? Where did it come from? And who put it there?
It's destroying everything.
It'll cover the Earth in approximately 90 hours. We're gonna have the beginnings of a new ice age.
David Keith, Ryan O'Neal.
We have no idea what it's capable of doing. It will be destroyed.
A Sci-Fi Pictures original movie event. Epoch, November 24th at 9 p.m. Only on Sci-Fi.
Now, Exposure continues with host Lisa Marie.
You drop an ad in the personals. Man seeks woman. Woman seeks man. Or any of 1,000 other combinations. Then you sit back and see who or what arrives at the door. It's called a blind date, and for the most part, it's a far from dangerous proposition. Except in our next short film, where one young man's preparations for his blind date turn life-threatening.
Blind Date was written, produced, and directed by Canadian-born Matt Wheeldon, who left his career in market management to enter the world of film production. Along with directing corporate videos and local commercials, he founded Popcorn Taxi, an Australian independent film showcase. Currently, he's shooting his next comedy short.
Wednesday and Saturday, or Saturday only?
Saturday only, I think. I don't know, I've never...
Woman seeking woman or woman seeking men?
Women seeking men, I'm not...
Age?
Oh, I'm looking for someone...
No, your age.
I'm sorry, 28.
Thank you. Your ad will begin in bold 12-point type with woman, comma, 28, comma, 6 man. Please go ahead with the rest of your ad.
Successful career woman, seeks stable man in 30s, for mature relationship. Food lover a bonus. Call Helena on 9707-2573.
I thought I knew how to love. Now here I say alone with memories of. Here's my chance, a new romance. This time I'll take it slow. Well, you never know. I know in my heart I'm ready for somebody new. I'm at my best, and I know that that's all as you.
Hello?
Hello? Robert?
Hi, Mum.
Something wrong?
No, hi.
Are you busy now? Are you feeling okay?
Good.
I want to have a chat because I want to ask you to the hospital to visit.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yes.
Hold up.
No, I've got to go. Really. Yeah, I'll call you tomorrow. I promise. Yeah, I'll call you tomorrow. I promise. Okay, bye. Yeah, bye.
Hello.
Hello, it's Helena.
Hi, Helena. You're early. Come on up. I'm on the 5th floor. Oh my God!
Heading out this evening?
If you didn't immediately recognize the star of Blind Date, Australian actor Anthony Simcoe, that's because here in the States, he's best known for playing Dargo, the alien warrior on Sci-Fi's hit series Farscape.
Dargo is, my character on Farscape is the slut of Farscape. If you watch carefully, every single planet that he goes down to, he's chasing a girl somewhere. I don't think I ever have been on a blind date, but I'm open to opportunities. Set-up dinners, I think, are pretty cool. It's like, yeah, you come around, I'm going to invite this girl around, I'm going to, have a glass of wine, start some conversation, see what sparks, we're going to both, leave the bedroom door open, make you walk past it all the time, lock you inside there with the person after, and just see whether the magic happens. Saying, what is the meaning of date? When you are dating someone, what does it mean? We as Australians do not have a clue what you guys are talking about. And I have not been able to find anyone to explain it to me satisfactorily. Does it mean that you're going out with them? Does it mean that you're your boyfriend and girlfriend? Or does it mean that you're just like seeing them for an evening? Does it mean that you're sleeping with them or want to sleep with them? Does it mean that you're finding out whether you're going to sleep with them? All this seems to come under the word date. I mean, it's just absolute... It's absolute, complete mystery to me, this word. So when you ask me a question about dating, I've got to make something up because I don't know what you're talking about.
He'll be back later in the short film, The Big Bang.
Later, the future needs sex. And there's only one man who knows how to do it. But first, President Steve Elvis, America wants you to shag, baby. Yeah, when exposure continues. Now, exposure continues with host Lisa Marie.
You can be suave, you can be debonair, but if you really want to impress the ladies, you've got to be a man of action. For a lesson in this greater state of being, see President Steve Elvis America, whose adventures in the cosmos are part pulp fiction, part comic book mythology, and a touch of James Bond on acid.
Terrible Cosmic Death was created by MK12, a design firm collective based in Kansas City, Missouri, founded by Ben Raditz, Jed Carter, Matt Fraction, and Tim Fisher. Some of its members graduated from the Kansas City Art Institute, others dropped out, but they're all students of life. They're currently producing graphics and short films for a number of national clients.
It looked like swimming party here at the Monte Carlo of Mars. And why is it that anyone and everyone in Cosmos is here? Robo-Bobo! 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 Children's everywhere love the Robo-Bobo, intergalactic pop superstar, kleptomaniac, and sidekick to our hero, Mr. President Dr. Steve Elvis America. Ah, now this is the kind of day Steve America can dig. But that is not the space. Where is he being now? But of course, Cosmo Baccarat, the only card game for intergalactic men of action who are gamblers and scoundrels and the president of the America. 20,000. Bonk.
3.
Itch.
25.
Bunko. A9.
Miss.
Scoop. 100 million billion jillion skadillion space credits. Now, show me your goods.
Well, Mr. President, Dr. Steve Elvis America, it appears you put me in an awkward position.
The first of many, I hope. Miss.
I am Suki Kung Fu, Go-Go Morningstar, Perfect Assassin, Pan-Universal Robo-Killer, Vixen, and Chanteuse.
That's quite a mouthful.
So are you, or so I've been told. This does not change my predicament. You see, the only thing I have worth that much space credits are the diamonds I'm wearing.
You are not wearing any diamonds.
Not diamond jewelry. My all-diamond mega super cocktail paradise dress.
It barely did cover her breasts. Now it covers her bets.
Thank goodness I wear freak out spacey and lacy battle armor vinyl underthings. Hey.
What's going on here?
He is not Robo-Bobo Joy Pop Love recording star. He is kleptomaniac Pervo Monkey.
Quiet, you two. Someone is about to talk.
Yes, it is I, Mr. The mad, misunderstood Professor Evil Maniac. I have many fascinating fear tattoos.
Oh, no! The mad, misunderstood Professor Evil Maniac has built the super positronic meta ray gun to be powered by the Joy Pop Love Dynamo Brain 9000 that makes Robo-Bobo so irresistibly pop-tastic. There is no greater energy source, and with it, he shall be planning to destroy a nation of Earth to be followed by another nation, the America.
You will be hearing from my Black Death soon.
Oh, he still has all diamond mega super cocktail paradise dress.
Now, we wait. Now, in the Oval Office, where Mr. President Dr. Steve Elvis America is at, a swinging party for two on Super Action Bowl Wednesday. The Super Action Bowl is on the TV. I love the Super Action Bowl.
Yes, it is sexy and fun for the girls.
What?
Oh no, it is a mad, misunderstood Professor Evil Maniac.
Yes, it is I, the mad, misunderstood Professor Evil Maniac. I am in my hideout playset, the ultra-hidden secret underground space station laboratory in space. Aiming the super positronic metal ray gun at the nation of Earth that is not the America. And now it all dies now.
It can't be. General.
No, it is sad but true, Mr. President. Another nation of Earth is just gone now.
He is the fisherman.
Aha.
But how can I stop him?
You would need an army.
But there is no army. What will I do?
Silly Mr. President, Dr. Steve Elvis America. Don't you know that I am Suki Kung Fu Go-Go Morningstar Perfect Assassin? Battle ready now!
Only we knew the secret location of ultra-hidden secret underground space station laboratory in space.
I am hacking the mainframe. Aha! He is in space.
What are we waiting for? Let's go. Hot goddamn! With mighty battle cries, our heroes leap into battle with battle cries.
Now it is time for the killing of another nation. It must be the America. Let's attack and kill now!
Now it is time for asses to get kicked. Asses of vengeance. Take that, evil asses. Coward, using Robo-Bobo as perfect bulletproof life-saving monkey, you should be ashamed. Hooray! He is had now. Oh no! It is every man of action's secret weakness. He gets brained with a wrench.
Oh, it is quite useless to attempt to escape. As you can see, I have restrained you with rope to a lab table.
But, Mr. President Steve...
Oh, I wouldn't worry about him. I brained him with the wrench. And now, you witness destruction, the America, now! T-minus 600, 590.
What am I going to do? This rope, so strong, likes my mantastic beloved Steve America. Must think.
454, 453.
Of course, I forgot my Magno and Crypto Force Beam Reverser.
306, 305, 304.
Dynamic tension, go! Prepare for die.
Oh no! He is a clown, and even stupid person knows that monkeys hate clowns.
We will never have him now.
Aha! I am he who fights another day. Go! Escape pod, go!
Have a taste of five-dimensional stigmata foot wound prison wound gun. Must jump. Hot goddamn!
Steve, my love.
Honey go-go, Suki. We must take Robo-Bobo back to Earth. Destruction happens soon.
You are my rock and roll mantises.
And so, everything is okay. I bet they have sex later. And I... Hot goddamn!
From a ranch somewhere west of the Mississippi, here is director Matt Fraction.
Howdy. I'm from MK12, and the fellas back there in the compound asked me to come down here and have word with y'all about our little movie. We thought that maybe we should see what these computers is all about. So we went out and we got one and just got to messing. We like cartoons. We like stuff that explodes. We like dudes getting kicked, and you can't get much better than James Bond in the exploding kick department.
Oh no! It is every man of action's secret weakness.
We like robots. Everybody loves robots. So we just kind of took everything we liked, and then there was the movie. Oh, it took us about 17 years. And 4 months. Hells yeah, we're gonna make a sequel. 2018, you'll see it. Well, I guess that's about all your questions, and I got to getting on there, where my things are at. So,
Everything is A-OK. I bet they have sex later. Bye-bye.
Next, the ABCs of getting it on.
Any man can give me a baby.
Sex education in the 24th century, when exposure continues.
From a strange land pays a visit to the Wild West in the world premiere of Exposure Studios' first short film, The Man with No Eyes, on Exposure, Sunday at midnight. Only on Sci-Fi. Get exposed.
From Sci-Fi Pictures.
What is it? Where did it come from? And who put it there?
It's destroying everything.
It'll cover the Earth in approximately 90 hours. We're gonna have the beginnings of a new ice age.
David Keith, Ryan O'Neal.
We have no idea what it's capable of doing. It will be destroyed.
A Sci-Fi Pictures original movie event. Epoch, November 24th at 9 p.m. Only on Sci-Fi.
Now, exposure continues with host Lisa Marie.
You know those times when it's been so long, you're afraid you forgot how to do it? Well, in tonight's vision of the future, we'll visit a world where love is lost and instincts are extinct. But a new Eve is about to seek out her Adam. It's called The Big Bang, and just like Blind Date, it features Farscape's own Anthony Simcoe.
The Big Bang was directed by Jacques Niest, who began his professional career as a photojournalist for NBC and CNN in Alaska. He worked steadily in the American film industry as a location scout and camera assistant, eventually directing his first feature film, It's Not the End of the World. Currently, he's employed as an editor for 10 Nation in Sydney, Australia.
My parents told me a story once about a time where there weren't any mummies and daddies and there were no children. Babies couldn't be born because nobody knew how to make them. Love and instincts, those things were kept in syringes, used only in experiments. In the big factories, people were built fully grown. Every hour they came, one after the other, and they were made with a bang.
Circulation nominal. Muscle tone stable.
Heart rate 70. Airway clear.
APGAR result is 1 and 5.
Elevate for verbal response.
James? James?
Huh?
Then, out of the blue, things started to change.
No, wait, don't go. This one's better.
The conclusion of The Big Bang when exposure continues.
Did you? In a few moments, you will experience something completely real.
Sound, taste,
It works. Your subconscious fears will transform into your conscious awareness.
I'm scared, but I like it. I want more.
Open your mind.
You have 5 seconds to terminate this tape. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The sci-fi premiere of Brainstorm, Sunday at 7 p.m. on Sci-Fi.
Exposure continues with the conclusion of The Big Bang.
Eva, what are you doing?
Joel, I think there may be another way. Any man can give me a baby. Is that right?
Oh, boy.
And that's the story of how I was made.
From Los Angeles, California, here is actor Anthony Simcoe.
I think The Big Bang is a lot about rediscovering intimacy and the meaning of sex and the meaning of all different types of relationships, and that if you chase pleasure simply for its own sake without it having an emotional context, then it's going to become a shallow experience, and maybe that will lead us away from sex being a valuable part of our life. But I can't imagine thinking, do I take this tablet or do I have sex with that girl there? I can't imagine taking the tablet. If you want to learn how to have great sex, then it doesn't just, expertise doesn't descend on you like a cloak. Practice, and more practice. With as many different types of people as you can, different ages, experience. Sometimes you want to be as... Actually, don't put any of that. I've always done a lot of short films, and also particularly when there's a really cool, good young director, because they need a break, and it's really great and interesting to work with them. They've got no money, they've got no resources. That's wonderful to be able to contribute your time and your energies and your expertise. So as a performer, it's wonderful to do short films because you get the chance to do some projects or perform some characters that perhaps you might not be able to do in some longer formats.
Your chance at grabbing another quickie when exposure continues.
I want these personal experiments stopped.
Christopher Walken, the sci-fi premiere of Brainstorm, Sunday at 7 on Sci-Fi.
Continues with host Lisa Marie.
Whenever you want another quickie, or 2, or 3, just log on to exposure.sci-fi.com to revisit some of tonight's sexy films and other stimulating shorts in our collection.
Log on at exposure.sci-fi.com to re-experience some of tonight's shorts or any film from Exposure's short film library. Plus, get the facts on Exposure Studios and see extended interviews with past Exposure directors.
Well, I hope you learned a thing or two tonight. Just remember this. Relax and enjoy yourself. It's only sex. And just like Exposure, it'll be back next week. Or even sooner, if you're lucky. I'm Lisa Marie. See you next time.